Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's set is screaming summer beach vibes only. We've got a couple of Madam Glam gel polishes today. We've got a nude that we're going to use called No Angel, and it is a brownie nude, but it's one of those that once you actually use it, it looks so much better than what you thought it was going to be, because initially I thought it was going to be super brown, but it wasn't. We have Bahama Mama, which is the most neon beautiful summer color you could ever have in your collection, so definitely go grab that one if you're going to be shopping on Madam Glam. And lastly, we've got Lightborn, which is just a simple beautiful pastel-y yellow that we're going to use today. Just a little disclaimer, today's video is a recreation video. The nail design that I'm recreating is from an Instagram account called Gabby Hodges Nails. I'm so sorry if I completely butchered that nail. It looks like she's from Kansas, which is amazing, and her full design was completely hand painted. It was a purple nail design and it was just gorgeous, but I really wanted to use these new colors I got from Madam Glam, so I did switch up the colors. So it's not like a full-on 100% recreation, and like I said, she definitely did this by hand. There's beautiful shadings and everything, but today we are using stamping to achieve our design, so it's a bit different, but we're following the whole vibe of that Instagram account. So here I'm just getting rid of some of the little fluffs I ended up getting in my nail design. I have the fan running. It's absolutely warm, scorching hot in the UK. I live in a flat, so we get triple hot in here, way more than it is on the outside. So when I was filming, I had the fan running and it was just causing a bunch of dust floating around, getting into my nails, unfortunately. But there was no other way for me to film today's video, and I just needed some content because I am a bit low recently on content. As you probably all saw, there's not a lot of videos coming out from me. So we've got two orangey beautiful Bahama Mama colors. We've got two of the nude, and we've got one ombre, and that ombre, oh my goodness, so gorgeous. So now that we've got two layers applied on all of 5 nails, we're going to do some French tip nails using that gorgeous, I'm going to call it neon orange, because it's not quite red, or is it maybe a more orange red? Neon red. Maybe neon red. It's just gorgeous. That's all I got to say with this one. So I'm using the neon red to do a French tip on both of those 4 nude nails. And I am using a nail brush to do that. And then I'm going to colour the rest of that tip in with the actual brush from the bottle. It's just so much quicker. But if for whatever reason you prefer to do just a nail art brush, go ahead. I usually use the nail brush from my nail art brush to colour it in once I basically place too much gel polish on my plate. So I don't want to waste it. That's when I use my nail art brush to actually colour it in. So I did the other one off camera. Now it's time for the little lines. It's almost like you're doing squares. So I'm going in with 3 lines. I'm trying to use the largest nail art brush I've got, like the longest one. It just makes life so much easier when it comes to lines. I am using my Glitter Bells Unbelievable Gel today to do the lines. I just thought there was a lot of lines, a lot of detailed lines to do, and I thought it's just a safe bet to pick up that gel polish because it's incredibly pigmented and super easy to use, and I can't imagine trying to do 2 layers of all of those lines. I just felt like I just want to get it done and dusted and not have to go in again with a second layer, because usually gel polish isn't super opaque and nail art gels are. So that's exactly why I decided to pick that one up today. So there's a couple of companies that offer good nail art gels. I'm using the Glitter Bell ones, but I know Madam Glam have amazing ones too. I am yet to try them though, so yeah, I guess I can't speak from my own experience, but I've seen a lot of really good content on YouTube, TikTok, everywhere with people using them, and they look amazing. So one day I will pick them up. So you want to do the little lines on both the French tip and both of the neon red nails. It's the same thing for the tip. I'm doing 3 lines going down and then a couple going side to side, and same thing. You want to repeat that on the other side as well. The other nail, you want to also make sure you cure these for 60 seconds. These are super pigmented and they need a long time in the lamp. You definitely don't want to be taking them out way too soon. And yeah, just make sure you bear that in mind. Sometimes I forget, so I just feel like I always need to mention, because there's been just way too many times I've forgotten and taken it out way too quick. So pop them into the lamp. You don't need to be too precise with the lines. It almost makes a really nice little look when they aren't that perfect. I think it just gives it more of like a nice little look. So with the yellow, we are going to do a little sun. So We're going to do the sun on both of those 4 orangey ready nails. You're going to do one in the center. And then there's going to be one positioned a bit more to the right. How big you do them will depend on how large your palm tree is going to be. So I'm stamping my palm tree today, so I'm kind of restricted on that. I can't really make it any larger than what the plate is offering me. But if you are going to hand paint them, you can definitely make it way bigger, especially working on these big stiletto nails. Probably making it bigger would have looked way better. But yeah, I was restricted to this stamping plate. This is Paradise Collection plate number 1. Amazing plate. Definitely pick it up from MoYou. Absolutely gorgeous. I've used it all, pretty much the whole of my summer. I'm just constantly using it. It's got all the best palm trees, the whole different like summer leaves. I think it's got some animals on there too. Yeah, like you've got like a parrot and everything. So it's honestly the best plate ever. So definitely pick it up. Defo, and I'm picking up this palm tree a couple of times. I'm going to place it quite low down the nail and then quite high up the nail, but only half of the palm tree because I wanted that little sun to not get covered up. And then I felt like the bottom palm tree was kind of just floating, so I wanted to pick up the little corner of this image there, which has beautiful little water lines. So I thought that would be nice to stamp down and make it look like there's a bit of water at the bottom. And then there's this second stamping plate I've got from Beauty Big Bang, and it's got these birds up there, and I thought this was really nice too, so we can use that too and place that at the top and make a whole scenery. We basically picked up a couple of images and made a whole scenery image on a nail, which is fun. But that's all we're going to use of the Beauty Big Bang plate. Only those birds. If you have a different plate with birds, that would just do perfectly too. Now we're back onto Paradise Collection, plate number 1. We're going to pick up that gorgeous palm tree again. As you can see, I'm obsessed with this palm tree. We're going to place it on the left-hand side, but rather than showing where the little like stem of the palm tree ends, we're going to do it on the little side, so you can't actually see. We don't have to add any extra little, waters or anything. We're going to also use this, I don't know what they're called, but they're beautiful leaves. That's what I'm going to call them. Those like proper holiday leaves. And we're going to place it at the bottom. And that's it for our stamping. So since we have birds on the other one, I thought I might add some little stars on this one. So I'm doing 2 dots where I'm going to drag out the lines to create the little star look. And then I'm going to scatter a couple of little dots around as well. I don't know if it was fully necessary on this nail. I feel like there's already quite a lot going on when it comes to the white lines. So I feel like this one could definitely be skipped for sure. But I wanted to pop it in there just being an extra me as usual. And here we are, we're just adding some extra little dots here and there. Just here and there. And then that one's done. So we've got 2 French tip nails, and we're going to do exactly what Gabby did on her Instagram, which is just add a couple of little, 1 star and then a couple of dots. She did really cute little petite dots and stars, but I've got super long stiletto nails and I've got a heavy hand, so we ended up doing quite a lot of stars and, 1 star, but a big star, and also quite a few little dots, which they're not so little because I made them quite little thick dots. But if you're looking on Gabby's account, they were so cute, little petite little nails, but she did them on her natural nails, or not natural, but her actual fingertips, so obviously she couldn't go as big as I did. So we are repeating it on this nail as well. I absolutely love these French tip nails. They're gorgeous, especially when we matte top coat them later. They are absolutely stunning. And again, we are doing the little dots. I ended up spending a bit more extra time on that little star there, just because I seem to have some bubbles in the center of the star. So I tried to pop them. I think I ended up managing to pop most, if not all of them, to be honest. There we go, looks so cute. So now that those are cured, we can start working on our crystal nail. I absolutely love this crystal nail. I feel like I've done it so many times, but I just cannot stop. It's gorgeous. So we're going in with a big AB crystal at the top. Then this shape, don't know what shape this is, but it's a shape. Then we're going in with a butterfly AB. Look how cute it is. Oh my gosh. Then we're going to do 2 more AB circle crystals underneath. We're going to do like a small-ish size and then a tiny one underneath. So we're going down in sizes. And then I'm also going to place 3 AB crystals at the bottom, not connected to the first crystal placement we did. Right there. I am using my Macart Rhinestone Glue Gel. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely check them out. So I'm just going to pick out the crystals I'm looking for, because we've got a mix here. I'm just trying to see how big they are and compare them, because I wanted a medium-ish small one in the center and then little ones on either side. And then because you can see the top ones are literally moving, those top crystals, because they're quite heavy, so I had to fix it up quickly. And then once I noticed that, I quickly checked it into the lamp because I didn't want it moving any more than what it did. So pop it into the lamp, and then I'm going to whack on a bunch of crystals, which is not crystals, caviar beads, which is going to finish up the whole nail design. So right there where I'm doing those little arches, those little sidelines, that's going to be covered up with caviar beads. So almost like, don't know what you want to call it. I like to often call it necklace, like a necklace-y thing. And then in between a couple of the crystals as well. So where I'm placing the rhinestone glue gel is exactly where we're going to place the caviar beads. I don't show you guys the whole process because it's incredibly long. And you get the gist. Just follow the where we've placed the rhinestone glue gel. Just follow it with the rhinestones, not the rhinestones, the caviar beads, and you will be golden. So we're just going to place a couple, just going to show you a couple. It's when I got to those little necklace bits where it takes a bunch of, you know, caviar beads is where I was like, all right, I'm going off camera. I'm going to quickly finish this and get back on camera in a second. So once you're happy with the placements and everything, pop it into the lamp, and we're on the very last step of today's design, and that's just top coating. So here's the design of the crystals done, and now it's time to top coat. So we're using a matte top coat today. No glitter, shockingly enough. So just top coat these bad boys. Make sure you check out my description for any discount codes. There should be one from Madam Glam. You can use glamifybabe30_1 to save 30%. I should also have something for Mo You London that we used today, and Macart as well for the rhinestone glue gels. Definitely check them out. Absolutely amazing rhinestone glue gel. I will forever be using it, and I don't think I'll ever change because it's just so amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to finish it up. I'm using a different matte top coat today, trying different brands out. We'll see how it goes. This one is You Are Sugar. I got it on AliExpress, I think, or maybe Amazon, somewhere. But yeah, I'm testing some new ones. I ran out of my usual, so usually I buy one, I use it till I literally get right to the end, and then sometimes I repeat buy, or sometimes I like to try something new. It's just a top coat, so there's plenty out there to try, so sometimes I like to mix it up a little bit. So just make sure you don't place any of this matte top coat on any of your crystals or any of the caviar beads because you don't want to dim them down. And here are the final results. So summery, so beach vibes, literally perfect for the summer, for an amazing holiday summer vibe. Literally love these. So I hope you guys liked them too. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.